Welcome to Gospel Diaries, a platform that offers a unique avenue for artists to share their stories, express their thoughts and emotions, and personal journeys. Today, we celebrate the holiday season with Glenn Ford of Cosmopolitan Church of Prayer Choir, the Warriors.
We need power. We need power. We need power. We need power every day. We need power. Power to live. We need power. Power to give. We need power. 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 Every day. Got to have it. Every day. Got to have it.
What's going on, Gospel Diaries? Listen, I am still in the magnificent city of Chicago. I'm so excited. I'm with one of my first loves and a member of the famed Cosmopolitan Church of Prayer Choir, the Warriors. And I'm talking about none other than Mr. Glenn Ford. He's to my right and he's to your left. So would you all welcome him to Gospel Diaries? Can I shake your hand, please?
Yes, you can. You can. Thank you so much for having me.
No, thank you for this opportunity because I've been wanting to delve into your Gospel Diaries for a long time, and I guess it's just befitting for the time.
Okay.
And this is our holiday season, so we're just spreading love. So, like, actually, I usually say it towards the end, but pick up your phone and text somebody that you just say, I love you, because we need to share love because we're living in a real wicked world. And those kind words can go a long way. So text somebody and tell them you love them. Now, how you doing?
I'm finding you.
I like your shirt.
Well, thank you so much.
So, what's been going on in the past few months in your life?
Well, just trying to survive.
Mhm.
Basically trying to reinvent. As you get older, things change a lot. Music, life, everything. So I just stay prayed up and keep it moving.
Okay. So, were you born in Illinois?
Yes.
Okay, let's talk about where you were born and how you were raised.
Okay. Well, I was born in Chicago, Illinois. I was raised by my great grandparents, which adopted me. They lived for 28 years in my life. I thank God for that. That's how I got my beginning in terms of singing and church procedures, all that kind of stuff. And had it not been for them, I wouldn't know where I'd be. So those
What
are
was their
really
names?
Mary Martin and Lee Martin.
Okay.
And I started with them in the Baptist church. Peace and Love Missionary Baptist Church, and might probably never know. Came out of Zion Temple over there on 71st and Union. And from there, I got into Cosmo real young, really at ninth grade, but I was too young to get there. But my mother knew Reverend Hayes back then, and they had a relationship. And when about 17, that's when I started going to Cosmo.
So, fondest memories about Christmas time growing up?
Oh, wow. My mother and father by state, being in the kitchen. I stayed up on. I was the only child anyway, so I stayed up under her wing, really, watching her cook, prepare meals, and then back then aunties, uncles, all that come over and just have a real good time. Talk about old stuff that I don't know about. I was too young then, from the South and all that. It was too much. Yeah.
But you enjoyed that time being together.
I did, yeah. All of them, most of them are gone now.
Wow.
And
so now all you have is memories, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know. I guess this is gonna be the thing for this season. I keep saying precious memories. Oh, how they linger.
Yeah.
And it's important to create precious memories because we live off of memories.
So
let's talk about Christmas music. What are some of the songs that you grew up adoring as a child?
Oh God. Let's talk about secular music, of course.
Okay, no problem.
The Michael Jackson's tunes way back in the day, the oldies but goodies.
I saw Mama kissing Santa Claus.
Yeah, all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Aretha Franklin's little tunes, because that was one of my idols. Diana Ross, that kind of thing. And some of the some of the groups, the Temptations,
Okay, okay.
you know, that kind of music. Yeah.
So when did you kind of get the passion for Christian music?
Well, let's see. After 8th grade, I went to Hyde Park High School. As a matter of fact, they had a chorus there. Okay, that was affiliated with Jones Commercial High School.
Right.
And I had the idea. I wanted to join. I just wanted to do everything. I thought when I got in high school, it was no holds barred, especially for singing, because it was already my passion. So I joined Jones Commercial High School. I mean, the
Hyde
chorus.
Park.
The chorus.
Of Hyde Park or Jones?
I went to Hyde Park. They had Jones Commercial had a chorus from everybody's high school. You know, that they go downstate for competition. You know, this chorus that they put together, and I enjoyed it. I met some of the greats, Daryl Pandy.
Yes.
All those. We was in line for the Wiz together. He beat me, of course. You know, robust.
Yeah.
You know, but I enjoyed it. I enjoyed everything, especially around Christmas. Christmas caroling, all of that. Yeah, Miss LeConte, that was my music teacher.
Sandra LeConte.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, I loved her.
Yes.
She's the one that told me, I got to kick you out of here because you got to have room for the freshmen now. You a senior almost. You trying to stay in.
Yeah.
And my Mr. Dockett, he was a chorus teacher and a band leader. I really had a good upbringing in the music. And Miss LeConte, bad singer. That woman back in the day with the Hawkins going up a yonder, all them kind of tunes, I loved it. Wow. I loved it. I had a good experience. And speaking of high school, Charles Clancy.
Yes.
He was my substitute teacher. And I don't want to rush too far to get back into, well, we don't get to Cosmo, but he was my substitute teacher, and
Dr.
you know
Charles
it.
Clancy?
Yes.
Lord, wait, was he substitute for music?
For music.
Lord, wow.
I'm telling you, and that's how I got my, because I really was 16, but he got me, my mother said, no, at least wait one more year. So that was my present going into my senior. He got me a ticket for the Midnight Musical.
Oh,
and that's how I started.
Okay.
It picked me up and everything. It took me. Had to beg my mama, because you know I was still underage.
If you don't mind, can you tell me what year was it? 70 what?
It was 79. Wow. 78, 79.
So he had left Cosmo by that time. Wow.
See, he introduced me to Reverend Hayes and everything.
Wow, that's amazing. So you knew Dr. Charles Clancy?
Yeah.
Well, know him, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's ask the famous question. How in the world did you get the Cosmopolitan Church for? And when?
I'm tell you, in 78, that was the ticket.
Okay.
I was always listening to Omega, all them radio stations. Yeah.
Okay.
Fellowship, Redeeming, and all of them. Yeah, all of them. I wanted to be a part of singing so bad. But I was just so young. My mama said, no, you're not getting out of my sight, okay, until you get of age. But Charles Clancy was the ticket.
Wow.
And he introduced me, like I said, to Cosmo. And it went from there. So
let's go back a little bit. So what did you like about Cosmo's broadcast that kind of drew you into wanting to be there?
The order.
Really?
You know, and then of course Reverend Hayes, you know, and the way he was bluntly standing on stuff. You know, it's like a parent. You know, and that drew me because I was raised by strict people. So, you know, I loved it because it kept you, you know, kept you grounded really, you know. And he looked out for you. He was a compassionate man, regardless, you know, about the strictness, you know. I loved it though. I loved him.
So what was your emotions when you first met Dr. Charles G?
Oh my God.
What happened?
Fainting. Because I was like, oh my God, this is Father Hayes. He said, calm down, calm down. Yeah, he told me, calm down. You get here soon enough. You know, I got to meet your mama first and all that. Yeah, I tell you.
Can I share this though?
Yeah.
It's similar. Like, okay, so like I remember when I was coming to church. This was early 2000. And I remember I came to one of the midnight musicals and I took a picture of him. And then that following Sunday, I came and I asked him for an autograph. And he looked at me like, he said, "What, you want my autograph?"
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Yeah, that's
I
what I'm
was just
saying.
like speechless. I was so scared to say something to him, but it was just an honor to actually meet that man.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So you joined Cosmopolitan Church of Prayer. What do you do first?
Okay, I was there. I joined in 80. I mean, I was 79. I'm sorry. And what I did first was sit down. I couldn't do nothing until I went through the order thing. You know, I had to do an audition. I had to still wait until it was 30 days. It was really 2 months. But through my background and through knowing Charles Clancy, that cut the time. And he was really pushing for me. And so I went from getting the procedures together for the choir and for the wear, you know, the white, all that kind of thing. And honestly, believe it or not, he put me on being an acolyte. You know what that was?
No.
Altar boy.
Yeah, okay.
Can you believe? Yeah. He's like, you know, these little boys here, we're going to keep them in line, keep them together. And it was every time he moved, we moved. So I was an acolyte, the Little People's Choir director. He and Ray Edwards, back then, 40-something year friends. But yeah, that was the first time. The very first thing that I did was sit down and study the procedures of how to do things. So I wouldn't get out of line, you know, feelings wouldn't get hurt, you know, that kind of thing, trying to jump the gun. Because I wanted to go right straight to the choir. I wasn't going to lie. I got to be a part of that.
Dr. Glenn, you know, I'm really trying to keep my composure. It's just amazing to be sitting here with you and the story. Like, I'm just overwhelmed. I'm appreciative.
I appreciate it.
And I told myself to behave. So I'm behaving myself. I am. That's why we're going to take a short little intermission, a musical intermission, and we'll be right back. Tell the people we'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
Hi, Eric Maurice Clark here, sharing ways that you can support Gospel Diaries. First and foremost, thank you so much for your interest in this platform, and let's support every artist that appears on this program. All right, so we do have a magazine. It's entitled The Gospel Music Gazette, and you can obtain a copy by going to ericmauriceclark.com. That will help us share and help spread our purpose here at Gospel Diaries. Also, you can donate by way of Zelle, Cash App, or traditionally through mail. We do appreciate you, and as I always say, love on someone and you will change your life. Bye. Go tell it on the mountain. I'm going to try to sing with you too.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Okay. Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born. Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain, Jesus Christ is born.
Thank you. You know, I felt the spirit of Charles G. Hayes through your voice right there.
I'm telling you, it's my idol.
Welcome back to Gospel Diaries, y'all. I'm having a blast. Are you having a blast?
I'm blessed. Thank you.
I hope you all enjoy that selection. Go tell it on the mountain. Really, go tell it on the mountain. Jesus Christ is born. And here's the reason for he should be everyone's reason for the season. Because that's what Christmas is about.
It is, yeah. And like I said, I have my memories now, you know, and I tell you, I wouldn't take nothing for them. They just go to me. And I get emotional around Christmas and, you know, the holidays period. Because at one point, family was kind of scattered. So all I knew was Mary and Lee Martin, you know, and we just did our thing. Yeah. And I enjoyed every bit of it.
Now, listen, we are in the home of Larry Beasley. Now, you know him. His yoke is easy. You know him. So I'm going to ask him, because we're supposed to have coffee cups right here. So we're going to do this impromptu type deal. We're going to bring some coffee over here. Uh-oh. We're going to get the...
Okay. Glenn, you want more coffee too?
Yeah. Look at that steam, y'all.
How many sugars?
Just one. I usually like black, but it's cool.
Oh,
Actually, I'm
okay.
gonna do some cream this time.
Okay.
Since you put sugar in there.
All right.
Why not?
Yeah.
The legendary Larry Beasley.
I don't know how you like it.
Share a little love this Christmas season.
Oh, it's beautiful. You know, sometimes I suffer from sads because I done lost so many folks.
Oh, Lord.
And I be thinking about them, and then I have to cheer myself up.
Oh, I need to start drinking.
That's good.
All right. So we were talking about the vibe that you, the experience of how you felt when you got to Cosmo. How was that energy?
Like I said before, it was just it's off the chain. Really, nothing. It was an experience that I've never experienced ever. I thought the little stuff in high school was something until I hit Cosmopolitan. It was like by themselves or oasis or something to me by being young. And then when Reverend Hayes got into what he was doing with us as a young people, you know, it was like a second daddy or something. I always got into it about that, spending more time with them than at home, you know. But the energy was really great. I had no regrets. Met a lot of good people, you know, all kinds.
So you came in, I think you said 79, right? So that's the same year that Heaven Is My Goal was released. So you came after that was released. Right? So did you get a chance to hear that album at that time? Like, what was you? How did you feel about a recording choir?
Oh my God, it made me. I want to be a part. I want to sing on the album. I want to get there. You know, and like I said, I had to learn the procedures and stuff like that. But when I heard Heaven Is My Goal, that's what I was doing. I was mimicking around the house and everything, and playing it nonstop because I had the album, and it just was. I tell you, it was something. Diane was Diane, but my idols was really Reverend Hayes and Michelle Brown.
Michelle, she's an icon.
A squaller. Yeah. Oh Lord.
Yeah. And she has tone too.
Yeah.
You know, she has quality to her voice. A lot of people don't realize that because she screams, but she's
when and how.
Yeah. Especially I love her on God's Tomorrow.
Oh, that was something. I wish I could have had that experience on Langley, but I got it
on Cottage Grove.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask. So you got introduced on Cottage Grove.
Yeah, they had a musical, a reunion musical, and Lucretia Hagan, all the great.
Was it Kenneth? Kenny, what's his name? Kenny, the one that sang God's Tomorrow with Michelle. Not her, but his name was Kenneth.
It was a tall guy.
Tall guy, yeah. Kenny,
yeah.
Collins. Yes.
And when you heard it, you was just like imagine that you was back there on lane with them when they was going hanging it. Yeah. Oh my God! And Lucretia Hagan.
Yes.
That was one of my idols too. From when she did "Oh Lord, You Need It Now."
Hi, Eric Maurice Clark here, sharing ways that you can support Gospel Diaries. First and foremost, thank you so much for your interest in this platform, and let's support every artist that appears on this program. All right, so we do have a magazine. It's entitled The Gospel Music Gazette, and you can obtain a copy by going to ericmauriceclark.com. That will help us share and help spread our purpose here at Gospel Diaries. Also, you can donate by way of Zelle, Cash App, or traditionally through mail. We do appreciate you, and as I always say, love on someone and you will change your life. Bye. So, what was Christmas time like at Cosmopolitan Church of Prayer? Like, did Father Hayes implement any events, any programs, cantatas, or anything like that?
Well, he really basically said Christmas for the kids. You know,
Did he give out any presents to the
uh,
kids?
yeah, they had grab bags.
Really?
We had grab bags.
Okay.
Contrary to believe, we did have grab bags. We had them, like you said, Christmas for the kids, and he made sure the kids enjoyed themselves. You know, a lot of stuff that he didn't harbor on personally, you know, biblically wise, but he did. He was excited for the kids. He made sure that we enjoyed ourselves.
First song that you were able to lead with the choir, do you remember?
Lord, long ago. The very first song was with the children's choir.
Oh, wait, Cosmo had a children's choir?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Back then,
Okay.
yeah. I Belong to You.
I belong to God. I belong.
Rance Allen.
Oh, really? What?
Can
What
you
y'all
believe?
doing singing that?
Wait. It was the children, you know, they're trying to, you know, make a little something for the, you know, we was trying to do our little thing under the leadership of Ray Edwards back then.
Oh, he was over the children's choir.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's how I really got to know him and everything. That was the first song.
Okay.
Then it was on up. That was take off from there.
Okay, and then when you got with the adult choir, what was the songs that you were leading in?
What was the song I had? What was the song I was leading?
Stay with God.
Stay with God.
Stay with the Lord, right?
Stay with the Lord.
That was the only one?
No.
That was your first one. Was that your first song that you recorded?
That was the first song
that you
recording. Yeah.
He went straight from that to recording.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah.
So like when you got the record and you heard your voice on this wax, what was your feeling?
Me and my mama set up. I was crying.
For real?
My mama said, story, huh? I'm telling you, my mother, me and her both was crying.
Really?
She said, "My baby," because you know they Southerners, they country. You know they didn't they didn't go too much. They stayed to themselves. You know, and plus they knew about Chicago way earlier than I did. Came along, so. But once that hit like that,
wow, they were proud of you.
They were proud of me. Yeah.
Wow. Now I must ask you this. Now in the '80s, how were you wearing your hair? Did you have long hair in the '80s? Did you have an afro? What was going on?
I went from a little afro to a big afro, then curls.
Then curl. Wait, a Jerry curl?
A Jerry curl. Okay, I have a Jerry curl at that. Beasley, no. We was okay with a lot of spray in there.
We all had.
A lot of spray. The back of your robe be just full of stuff.
Ooh, so y'all had to keep y'all robes in the cleaners, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, you did, and keep them clean because they would get you. That was another thing. You know, protocol with the choir. Oh,
let's talk about now. Were there choir dues back at that time? Like, what was the decor for the choir at that time?
It was choir dues and assessments.
Really?
How well do I know? Yeah. Choir dues and assessments. Almost sure it was anniversary assessments. Right? Am I right? Anniversary assessments. Choir anniversary. Yeah, church anniversary.
Wow.
And they were kind of heavy, believe me. And it hadn't been for mom and daddy sometime, you know. And then you venture off and get you a little part-time job somewhere to help out.
Now let's have a little real moment here, because a lot of today's generation, they don't see themselves paying choir dues or being submissive, you know, under any type of leadership like that. So at that particular time, did you feel like you were being forced into it, or like what was your perspective about all of these assessments, these dues, and just the order? Well,
I wanted to be a part. So of course you're gonna feel the pressure, especially in some of the amounts that we had to pay, you know. But I wanted to be a part. So I had to do what I had to do. I didn't feel like I was pressured or you're going to do this or not, that kind of thing, you know. But like I said, you get some people that don't want to do nothing. And that made it bad for the people that's really trying, you know. But I never felt pressured or anything. I wanted to always be a part. Turn red and hold your head down.
For real?
I'm telling you.
Did you get in trouble if you laughed?
Sometimes.
For real?
Yeah.
Wow.
I got a few times I did.
He says,
Yeah.
don't laugh.
Okay, or separate the person you're sitting with. Because you're making too much, you're laughing too much and you're clowning. And we was, I ain't gonna lie, young, new experience, They had a best friend in the Mark Wright in the choir. He had to separate us because we was always sniggling about something. Because there was a comical man.
Yes, he was.
And a lot of times he wasn't trying to be, it was just his nature. Oh my God! I'm telling you, if you know
the
it.
road trips that you went on. Where did you go with the choir? Like out of state? Did you ever go overseas?
I didn't.
Okay, so
I had
talk about the in-states.
I had to work. I wanted to go so bad. I even went so far. It's called. I got with Reverend Hayes. He tried to get me out of it, but at that time, the first time when they went over there, my mother and father was gone. So it was all on me to do for me. So I had this kind of job, that they wasn't hearing it because they say you can go if you want to, but when you get back after all that time, you have to look for another job. So
Yeah.
But I went Southern tours. Downstate, upstate, wherever they go, Memphis, from Memphis to California.
Let's talk
flying,
about these bus
everything.
rides.
What
Talk about the bus rides.
Okay, what you want to know?
I don't know. Give me hilarious stories and sad stories.
Oh, okay. I tell you, initiation.
Okay.
Let's put it like that. When I first got there, I got my shoes taken. I got shaving cream in the face when I was asleep. Gum in my hair. All this kind of stuff. It was initiation.
Yeah.
The new kid on the block.
Yeah.
And you ain't get mad. You just wait till the next new person. Then you do what you do with the next person. Yeah.
So y'all had that going. I was just with Robin Covington, and she was saying, because she was a charter member in New Generation Choir, and she was telling me the same thing.
Yeah.
I did
bus
not know
games,
that.
all this, bus
Father
games,
Hayes, did he,
all
did,
that.
Oh, okay.
All that. All that, everything, because the long trips. So just amuse yourself. And it wasn't.
You didn't have no cell phone.
No.
Did you have coloring book?
Okay, you almost needed one. You almost occupy your mind because you be thinking of some crazy stuff. Front of the bus against the back of the bus, wrestling and
I love it.
within means. You weren't trying to hurt nobody. Yeah.
Now, did Father Hayes ride the bus with you all?
He did.
Now, did he ever have to tell y'all quiet down now?
Yeah, a lot. Don't make me come back there.
Now, who was the loudest and who did he have to chastise?
Oh, Lord have mercy. Well, I got it a few times.
Really?
Mark, this guy, his name was John Harris. He always mimicked everybody. Oh my God, tall. He was there before I got there. Tall, loud. Always do a Aretha Franklin and let us all go back to the old clowning on the bus, dancing, hollering, screaming. And he'll say, y'all need to quiet down. What y'all got back there? Okay, what y'all doing back there? That kind of thing. Yeah.
You did it on Step Back and Let God Do It. You did 2 songs on that album.
Yeah, more like Jesus and
if I'm not, did Stanley Walton write one of those songs? No, he wrote one. He wrote a song for you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me look at these songs. I'm trying to remember the one that you led on that Step Back and Let God Do It. Oh wait.
Yeah.
You should leave Jesus will fix it.
And let me see what else. And then the other song that Ray wrote, that Wait on Him. That was one of the songs. That was one of the
New Era. Pastor Darrell Smith is now the current pastor of Cosmopolitan Church, and he's doing a fantastic job. I told him that like the last musical that you all did, like just to hear him narrate the service, like it really touched my heart. Like he was spot on. Like especially the part when you all did Nothing But a God, Only a God Could Do a Thing Like This, and the thing that he said after the song. I'm like, dude, come on, man.
somebody, only God can do a thing like this. How many of y'all have the testimony that, listen, you was out of fellowship. You didn't dot all your I's and cross all your T's. But the Lord, he looked beyond all your faults, and he still saved you. Some folk left you for dead, but he still saved you. Only God.
I'm like, dude, come on now. Like you're taking me out, you know. So I'm heavenly proud, Pastor Darrell Smith, and I'm so happy to see that you're still a part of the church. So let's talk about you continuing to be with Cosmopolitan Church of Christ.
Yeah, well, like I said, it's a younger crowd. I just get in where I've been in, in a little bit. What a lot really, and it's not like pushing the old and then the new come up. One tend to think that, but you just stay prayed up because it's a newness. It's new to me. It's a lot of new material, a lot of new songs, contemporary, that kind of thing, and it's a new way of life over there with them. But I like it. It's okay. I mean, at this point right now, I'm not going anywhere.
So who's teaching the parts? Is it Martez?
No, Antoine. Well, when Alan and Shelby and Ray was there, they would teach them. Well, not so much Alan, but
Okay.
Shelby and
Ray.
Ray.
Okay.
So is there a difference? There is.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's talk about it.
There is a difference. Like I said, it's a younger perspective on this new age gospel, but they're mellowing. Everything is mellowing out, going right back into the traditional gospel. You can do a contemporary tune, but it's a learned process. I'm almost sure of it. They are getting more in tune that you can't have one without the other. Traditional and then contemporary. And whatever music is in between. So it is a difference. He is not Shelby, and it's not Ray.
Yeah.
But you have to learn. If you're going to be in it, I'm learning to learn his way, and we get along. We get along pretty good.
And I do want to publicly say that I'm heavily proud of Antoine. Antoine.
Yeah.
I am Antonio.
Yeah.
I'm proud of him, especially like his gift on the organ. Like he's doing a phenomenal job. And that band, because I was there Sunday, I'm like, who is that playing that organ? Who is that?
Oh my goodness. Caruana Dixon's husband. I can't think of his name. But yeah, he's
what in the world?
Yeah. And then
now the one that was on the keyboard, it looked like I seen him play at Greater Harvest.
He's a Greater Harvest musician.
Okay.
Yeah, he's boss.
Yeah,
he's
what are your thoughts about the passing of Father Charles?
Really, honestly, what am I gonna do? I thought about leaving. Hurt tremendously. Because that was like a daddy to me, especially after mine was already gone. I couldn't even see my way being at Cosmo, and I had to pray. I really did. I had to pray and ask God, like, don't make no foolish mistakes. Pastor wouldn't want that. Go down with the ship. That's what he always teaches us. Stick in there, hanging there with us, no matter how rough it get. Hanging there with us.
Yes, sir.
Hanging there with us, hanging there with the ship. Don't join me, join the church. And that's what shook me out of that. Yeah.
That's a message to the world.
Yeah.
And speaking of message to the world, go ahead and send some Christmas love to Gospel Diaries. Encourage their hearts on this holiday season.
Well, let me tell you, Merry Christmas. First of all, Thanksgiving is coming up.
Yes.
And Merry Christmas along with that, Gospel Diaries. I love you all so much. I love this young man from my heart. I finally got a chance to sit down and chat. Okay, more will be revealed. Hang in there. You're doing a marvelous job. Thank you for considering me. I love you.
Wow.
God bless.
Wow. And on that note, as I always say, love on someone and trust me, you will change a life. We'll see you later.
Oh, yeah.
Tell the people Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.